Hello guys and welcome to today's flight from Durban to Johannesburg, South Africa. And this is Mango Airline flight. This is actually real world flight. The flight number is JE242. So I welcome you all on board guys and thank you very much for joining today's live stream. So if I give you some detail about the flight, then I want to show you the flight plan. What is our flight plan and how it looks like. I'm just setting up my overlays and after that I will get back to you. So this is our aircraft parked at gate number 20, Mango Airlines. And this is our route guys. So if I zoom out from here, then this is South Africa and this is our aircraft parked at Durban Airport, King Shaka Airport, gate number 20, and this is our route which we are going to take. We will fly out from runway 6 and then we will take left turn. If I zoom in, then we will take left turn for our set on our set, and this is our first waypoint on our route. Here SID ends and our route starts up. From there we will go to Ladysmith. And from Ladysmith we will follow our route till waypoint Heidelberg, and from there we will make our final approach to land on runway 3R in Johannesburg over Tambo International Airport. So this is our route for our today's flight, this one, and let's start our setting up aircraft.
Let's start setting up. Okay.
Batteries on. Now external power is connected. We just need to turn it on. Navigation lights. No smoking signs, and all the temperature is set. All the displays are good, and thrust levers idle, engine mode selected normal, engine mode switch is off, spoilers disarmed, and flaps are retracted.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Okay.
Guys, I don't have safety announcement for Mango Airlines, so I will not use any safety announcement for today's flight. If you want, then I will use, but I think it will make things unrealistic. So I'm not going to use any safety sounds. Safety announcements.
We are ready to go when you are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you and welcome aboard.
So just get ready your flight for the flight, and I'm just entering into the flight plans and all the data. And our today flight cruise altitude is flight level 240. Flight level 240, and coast index is I have already entered, which is 9. So init page is done, and then let's set our fuel, empty fuel weight. So fuel is 0 at the moment, and empty center of gravity position is 2680. If I collapse everything here, then you will see our empty weight is this one, and maximum fuel allowed is this. Fuel 0. Now it's 26.80. I will copy this and 260. And today for our flight, block fuel is 4.5 tons. 4.5 of tons. So I will set fuel here 4.5 tons, and if you see in here fuel maximum, it is 3.8. now I will increase a little bit more so that we will have 4.5 tons, 4.8, 4.6, 4.467. that is right. And after that our center of gravity is 19.60. So here it is. Here after that we will enter our flight plan from where to where. It is FALE, which is King Shaka Airport, Durban. Set the departures first. So runway wide is showing runway 07. FALE, actually it is FALE, not the FALE. I have to set it FALE/FAOR. Now it looks right. Flight plan FALE, run departure runway 06, and our SID is for today's flight is GYVIA, V1A. So I will select this, and there is no transition, there should be no transition, so we are good. Runway 06 and state is GYV1A. Enter. And our last waypoint on this route is GYV. If I open our flight plan, then we will also see the same thing. So this is our last waypoint, and from here we will go to our next waypoint, which is LYB, which is Ladysmith. But before doing anything else, first let me open my flight plan in SimBrief, so that we can see all the waypoints in between, and we can enter those waypoints according to the plan. So that we can see all the waypoints in between, and we can enter those waypoints according to the plan. So guys, in SimBrief, this is the flight plan. It looks like this, the same way as I showed you. So this is our last waypoint, and after that we will enter all the waypoints according to this LYV and all these waypoints. So I will put it on the other screen, and let's enter our flight plan. So after GYV, our next waypoint is LYV. So I will LYV, and I will click it on. So there are two waypoints like this, but we have to choose this one, the first one. I think these are coordinates for the airport, and this is LYV VOR. So I will click on this. Insert. So we got our Ladysmith here, and after that our next waypoint is WRB. WRB, and I will click on FAOR. So we got our next waypoint, and after that I will enter GEROX. This is our next waypoint. And after that I will click, in the same way I will click our Johannesburg airport. WRB, it is not showing here, it is here. Yeah, that's fine. So next point is, if I click on this one, then it will show us this option, like from where we have to go where, and this way we can enter it easily, but I'm just doing it in a simple way. So our next waypoint is HGV. It is our last waypoint on the route. So I will enter HGV, and I will press Johannesburg again. So if I click insert, then we will see all our waypoints are here, whatever we have entered. This is our last waypoint on the set. After that Ladysmith, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So this is our last waypoint, and after that I will select our arrival. To select our arrival, click on Johannesburg airport, then arrival, then what is our runway on which we are going to land. It is ILS 03 right, and our star would be, for this runway, our star would be nothing. Yes, nothing. We can select STV6A, I think, but let me just cross check on the chart if we can select this one. So this is our chart, our navigraph. and it is saying we have to land directly on runway 03, that it is a final. But let's assume if we want to go via.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
This one. If I click on that and if I overlay on our plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
So I'm just trying to get the waypoint from where we can start our approach. It is STV. Let's see if we can find it, or I will try JSV. STV or JSV. STV, I think it is. It looks fine. STV viewer. It's just showing the coordinate, but not the distance. So I'm not sure which one is the correct one. So I will click here. Again, going back. Let's look for the other one, which is JSV. I think it should not. It will not work because the star starts from here, from STV. Let me take the risk. STV. Click here. And let's see. I will click the first one. Insert. Let's see how our flight plan looks like. So we will take off from Durban, and after that we will take left turn. So far so good. HGV, and then we will take STV. Yeah, it looks fine, guys. But I think I have to remove our HGV waypoint. If I can remove, then I will try to remove it. Otherwise we will take right turn, then left turn. Okay, leave it as it is. Let's make things simple. So I am setting arrival now on Johannesburg airport, which is ILS 03 right Z, and now we have to select what is our arrival. So our arrival is according to the chart. So chart is, if we are landing on runway 3R, then it would be STV 6A. STV 6A, this one, and star is this via JSV. Looks right. Insert, return, and let's check our flight plan one more time. So we will take off from Durban. We'll take left. Yes, guys, it looks good. So we will stick with this flight plan, and now let's finalize our flight plan setup. I will go to init page again, and everything looks good here. I will go to performance page, and our flap setting would be 1. Our transition altitude at Durban is 5500 feet. 55. And I will set it here. I need flex temperature. So to get flex temperature, let me check our fuel center of gravity again, 19.60. I will open one application by which we can calculate our flight plan, which is performance calculator, by which we can calculate our speeds. So FALE, departure airport, METAR, flaps 1, PacX would be on, anti-ice off, runway would be dry, and here is the weight of our aircraft. So what is the total weight here? It is 5668. But we also have to set up our payload, whatever payload we are taking with us today for this flight. So our payload value is 17.7 tons, but it is showing here payload is very less. So let me increase the payload here according to our flight. 17.7. Yes, it looks good, but you see here the center of gravity is going out now. So to fix that, it is going out. We will take out some cargo from the front. It is for 1000 kilos from the front, and I will put that in the rear. So now our center of gravity is 21.84, and the weight is 63242. What is the center of gravity? I forgot. 21.84. 21.84, and let's see what is the trim value here. It is plus 1.4 up. Plus 1.4 up. That looks good. And here runway 06, full runway, and calculate. So flex temperature is 61 and our trim value is 1.4 up. 61. So let's enter these values. 61 degrees flex temperature, and now we can calculate our V1, VR, and V2. So speed is a little bit high. Let me note down these values. 135, 142. As if you want to ask anything, then you can ask. So up to here everything looks good. Now we have to set up our flight, and if I show you here, our QNH value is 1016. So 1016, and here as well at the bottom one. It is not showing the value, but it is showing the altitude. So I will leave it as it is, because it is supposed to show this value, exactly same value here. And after that, the constraints should be on, flight director on, both sides, range is 20, both sides, all good.
Hey guys, are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Indian Tail Simulation gameplay. Hello bhai. Hello brother. Welcome to live stream, and we are
Good morning,
almost
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 242 with service to Johannesburg. Our flight time will be roughly 52 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. This is the captain speaking. On behalf of the entire flight crew and myself, I'd like to welcome you aboard today's flight. Our flight attendants are there for your comfort, but more importantly for your safety, so please give them a few minutes of your undivided attention while they go over the safety features of this aircraft. Once the boarding process is complete, we'll get the cabin door closed and push off the gate for an on-time departure. In the meantime, please sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Welcome aboard.
APU is started up, and now
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Cockpit to ground.
Set.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We will be ready shortly.
Okay, I will hold.
0, 0, set.
3000. Set down to the line.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
Confirm all ground checks complete. We're cleared to pressurize the hydraulics.
All ground checks are complete and you are clear to pressurize the hydraulics.
So guys, we got our own power, so we can disconnect external power and we can send back the external power truck. So all good, passengers have been boarded and APU is running now. We can start our pushback. Before that,
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight tech.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
so guys, the runway 6 is here. We will go taxi towards this side, then left and then right, and then we will go to end of the runway 06 and we will take off from this side. And here you can see there is a sea behind these hills, and you can see sea from here as well, little bit. Pushback has been started, guys, and this is the view from the wing.
You are clear behind and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration.
Starting engine 2.
When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the middle fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. Reach adjusted keep the seat will fasten throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
To remove it. In the unlikely event...
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right-hand side with the pin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
To inflate the vessel
Engine 1 is
firmly on the red
stabilized.
cord only
Starting
when
engine
exiting
1.
the aircraft. If it doesn't
Starting
inflate
engine 1.
automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board.
Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be
Please
turned off
direct your
to ensure that
attention
this
to
is
the
behind.
cabin crew for important
Please securely
safety
stow your
information.
personal items.
There is an
Make sure your
instruction card
seatbelts are
in your
fastened
seat
in
pocket
seat backs
that
and tray
illustrates
tables
the
are in their
safety
full
equipment
upright
on
position.
this
We
aircraft.
remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Regulations
Tampering with,
require
disabling, or
compliance
destroying the smoke
information
detectors
That is going back.
located in the laboratories is prohibited by
Flight
law.
information
All of this information and more can be found in
So
the
this is
seat
before the
back
airport,
located in the seat
and
back in
you
front of
won't see any like big things or funny things here. Yeah, fancy things here.
To release your
Thank you for flying
seatbelt,
with us,
use the
and we
metal
hope you
flap
enjoy
on the
your
buckle.
flight.
It is our policy that you
I
keep your
wish
seatbelt
you
fastened
can
at all
get
times while seated.
handmade airports here.
Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up
After
and
start
remove the
checklist.
cushion upon exiting the aircraft.
Anti-ice
Place your arms
set.
around the cushion
ECAM
and
status
hold on to the
check.
straps
Pitch
located
trim
on the back.
26%
This
set.
is a
Rudder trim
non-smoking
0.
flight.
After start
Smoking is
checklist
not
complete.
permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Flight control check. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Clear left side. Clear right side.
We're prepared for takeoff.
Brake check. Pressure 0.
Left from here, and then we will take first right, and it would be at runway. Guys, I want to tell you one thing. If you are using fly-by-wire, then don't update your fly-by-wire. The thing is, I just updated fly-by-wire. I did one flight in the morning, and after that I was having some issue with the joystick, and I thought that I should update fly-by-wire mode. And when I did update, after that there are some issues with it. Fly-by-wire is changing their approach towards the mode. Let me take the turn, and after that I will explain you. So what is going to happen? So far fly-by-wire mode was available as a extension for the default Airbus A320, but now they are going to release this mode as a separate add-on. So whatever you are using, if you update that, then your aircraft will become a default aircraft. You have to select fly-by-wire separately in the aircrafts, where you select what type of aircraft you want to fly. Then you have to select that aircraft in the aircraft section. Otherwise you will not get this fly-by-wire on default Airbus A320 neo. So we are about to reach the runway 06, and now we will do our final checks, and and all, and after that we will take off. Nothing hectic here today. There is no traffic, not much traffic, and everything seems calm. So we are parked at Foreshore. Nice. So we are going. Oh, sorry, I did not turn on taxi lights. Landing lights are on. Strobe lights auto. And wing light we do not need, and seatbelt sign is on. And after that I will click on this button. There is, you see here, it is a default Airbus A320 from MSFS. So you won't see much things happening here. If I click on APU button, then it doesn't show APU in the lower ACAM. There is no ACAM if I go closer, if I click any button, takeoff config, nothing is happening. APU, nothing is happening. And status page, nothing is happening. So it is a default Airbus A320 which was provided by MSFS. So I just updated this fly-by-wire, and it is no longer there. So if I have to fly-by-wire, then I have to select it as a separate aircraft type. Now we are fully ready. Everything looks good, and let's go for takeoff. So I'm flying this aircraft after a long time because I used to fly-by-wire. Now it is default aircraft. So let's see how it goes.
Before takeoff checklist. Flight controls, checked. Checked. Flight instruments, checked. Checked. Briefing, confirmed. Flap setting, config 1 plus F. Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp. V1, 1, 3, 5. VR, 1, 4, 2. V2, 1, 4, 6. V1, 1, 3, 5. VR, 1, 4, 2. V2, 1, 4, 6. ATC, set. ECAM memo, takeoff, no blue. Down to the line. Below the line. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff. Takeoff runway. Confirmed. Confirmed. Cabin crew. Advised. Engine mode selector. Normal. PacX on. Before takeoff checklist complete.
भाई अभी बताता हूँ take off के बाद. So guys, we are ready, and let's go for. This is a moment which I wait every time. Runway 36. Wow, beautiful runway. Look at this, how smooth is it? It is. So, throttles idle, brakes.
Ready. Ready. Take off.
जॉयस्टिक लग रहा है काम नहीं कर रही भाई. Manflex. SRS runway. Take off.
Manflex SRS runway autothrust blue. Check. 100 knots. Check. V1 rotate.
Guys, beautiful scenery. First to climb. Gears up.
Gear up. Gear up.
First climb.
AP1, check. Flap 0. Speed checked. Flap 0.
Look at this, guys. Scenery is beautiful. And speed brakes are disarmed. All good. APU is on, and we are taking left turn, which I told you earlier. I will set our speed to 220 because it is a restriction here. We can't go beyond this speed. So if I select here and I will show you from outside, you see here we took off from there, those guys, airport, runway, and this is the whole beautiful sea behind us. Now we are heading towards Johannesburg, and I hope it is a wonderful flight. But if you see the view, this is exactly how South Africa looks like. Beautiful scenery, beautiful landscapes, awesome. So here it is maintaining 220 knots speed, and according to this flight plan, if I just zoom out, then you see here we have took off and we are on our route. So we have to follow this speed restriction until I show you the flight plan, what it says. So overlay, let's see. Okay, what they are saying. Maintain runway track to LE015, which was this one, and turn left to LE3CF, which is this one. We already have turned left, we have completed up to here. Maintain last assigned flight level for MSA, whichever is higher, passing LE3CF, climb to flight plan level to this one, or set as course. So you see here there is a flight level 7000, so I have set 7000. So when we will pass GVY, then after that we will start flying above 7,000 feet flight level, which I have set here. You see 7,000 feet. So it is maintaining 7,000 feet, and QNS should be standard because the transition altitude is 5500. And this is a beautiful view of South Africa departing from Durban. Funzo, hello brother, how are you? I would enjoy the flight today. From where you are? From South Africa or from India? Pratham bhai, the problem was I do not know what was that. I just updated this aircraft, and I got another issue after updating. So the mode which I used to use earlier till our today's flight, that was fly-by-wire. So fly-by-wire was something like additional mode, which we just which actually extends the functionality of the default fly-by-wire from Airbus A320 from Microsoft Flight Simulator. So when I updated that, then what happens now? Fly-by-wire is not a mode. That is not the extension mode of default Airbus A320. Now it is an independent mode. If you want to fly by wire, then you have to download it as a separate mode. This is the thing. Earlier it was using Airbus A320 default mode provided by Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it was enhancing that mode. But now it is there are two different modes now. One is Airbus A320 from Microsoft Flight Simulator, and this is a completely different separate mode. So when I downloaded, then I just selected the default MSFS, not the fly-by-wire one. So it doesn't have those kind of functionalities. It can work, but it doesn't have those kind of functionalities. So we will have some limitations in flying. So I do not know whether that joystick issue is solved or not, but let's see how it goes in Johannesburg. So guys, we are heading towards this waypoint, and you see there is no much information. But you can see here our Johannesburg airport is 346 nautical miles from here. I'm not sure whether it will decrease, it will update it or not. But this is what we had, I think, at Durban. It was a total distance from Durban to Johannesburg, 346 nautical miles. And if I show you, this is the waypoint. When we will cross it, then we will start climbing to our flight level, cruise flight level, which is 240. And I will set 240 here. And let's enjoy the view from outside. So you see there is a Durban coastal area. We have come out from the Durban, but the scenery is very beautiful, just amazing. This is exactly South Africa looks like in real life. Our landing lights and every lights, all the lights are on because we have not passed 10,000 feet. As I told you, when we will pass this waypoint, then we will start climbing, and when we will pass 10,000 feet, then we will turn off these lights. Flymango.com. This is a local airline of South Africa. It serves South Africa for international flights as well, domestic and international both. Look here, hot air is coming out, and it is just making things floatable underneath it. Just few miles, and after that we will start our climb to flight level 240. You see here, it got this point, and after that it started climb automatically. And now we can let's see what is the. Let's put the speed on auto as well, and it will start maintaining speed by itself now. Pratham bhai, please tell me when I will reach there what view you want to see. But now we are climbing, guys. Look here, this is exactly South Africa looks like. Tell me, what do you think about South Africa? Is it beautiful in terms of nature beauty?
After takeoff, climb checklist. Landing gear up, flaps retracted, PacX on, down to the line.
We are just about to pass 10,000 feet. Now I will turn off landing lights. So all looks good.
Below the line. Barrel ref. Standard set. Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Now we have passed 10,000 feet. Now it will start increasing the speed as well. 260. I think this view is good. You will see the landscapes, and you will see the plane as well. 11,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
So I think everything is working. You can see the overlay as well now. Wow, it is amazing, seriously. And now I show you from where we are passing. So we are about to reach Ladysmith here. We have passed Greytown. Ladysmith is here. It is one of the beautiful city, beautiful area. This is Harrismith. Yeah, actually when we travel, this is the highway, guys. N3 highway, which leads from Durban to Johannesburg. This is the main highway, N3. So when we will pass Ladysmith, then I will show you highway as well. But this scenery looks real. It is beautiful scenery. Passing, about to pass 18,000 feet. Beautiful cities, small towns. If you visit South Africa once, then you will start loving South Africa. Seriously, I'm not joking. So this is the time of today morning, guys. So the time which I have set for this flight is, now it is 8:20 in the morning. And the date is 4th of April, you see here. So it is the live weather and the time of today morning. Mamet, how are you? Great library, thank you very much. Yeah, I stay in South Africa. I'm basically from India, but I'm staying in South Africa. It is 8th year I'm here, staying in South Africa. And basically in Johannesburg. So I'm going back to my city, Johannesburg. Mango Airlines. I never flew Mango Airlines in real life, but through Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm getting that experience. This livery is beautiful. I flew this livery before from Cape Town to Johannesburg, I think 2 months ago. But that was not live stream. I just flew it for my own fun. So guys, this is the status of our flight. We are about to reach Ladysmith now. And from there I will show you N1 highway. And here we are crossing N1 highway here. So I hope everything would be fine in this flight. And you are also enjoying the flight, I hope. If you like, then please hit like and subscribe to my channel for further flights, for future flights. And I will fly like throughout the world, not only India, not only South Africa, but throughout the world. From Johannesburg to Ethiopia, from Johannesburg to Kenya, from Johannesburg to India, India to somewhere else, like this. So guys, we are passing 21,000 feet now, and I'm switching off these constants. And guys, this is N3 highway. You see here, this lane, this is N3 highway. Beautiful highway. When you drive, then seriously, everything looks amazing. And if I show you Ladysmith, then Ladysmith should be somewhere. This is Ladysmith. And the guys from South Africa, they can recognize, yes, this is Ladysmith. And some river kind of thing, it is passing from Ladysmith. And this is National Highway 3, N3. Actually, note this one, it will come ahead actually. Yes, I think so. Because we will not cross it. Yeah, this is N3 guys. Because I was thinking it will cross it. It is not supposed to cross. So this is N3 highway, and we are taking a little bit right turn, and we will cross it later on. So this is what I wanted to show you, highway and Ladysmith, and beautiful reflection of sun in the river's water. So now, from now, you enjoy the flight. Okay, I live in Mauritius. Okay, lived in Benoni in 1992. It is. So, did you visit South Africa after moving to Mauritius? Nice, nice. MSFS is just amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. We're going to begin our initial descent here momentarily. At this time, I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on, so please return your seats and keep your seatbelts securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a stop at the gate and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. It's been our pleasure having you on board for today's flight, and we hope to see you back on a future flight again real soon. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Seatbelt sign, it is already off. I did not turn it on, I think. Sorry guys for that thing. So guys,
the flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Al Mamit, I am what I did actually, I am on custom settings, but to get the custom settings, what I did, I selected the ultra settings first, and after that I tweaked my settings. So I am getting, I think, a decent frame rate, and it looks beautiful. So it is not ultra, but it is definitely more than high. it is ultra, then I just tweaked my settings a little bit. Gagandeep bhai, welcome to live stream. Same game, yes. It is this flight is from Durban to Johannesburg, South Africa. I stay in South Africa, you know, so I thought that I should also do flight in South Africa. I show you in the Navigraph chart. This is how it looks like, this flight. Beautiful. So guys, I have to prepare for arrival as well, because it is not long flight. So this is my flight at present. Looks very good. Yeah, it is. Actually, I'm playing on 4K as well, and it is awesome. You are watching it on 1080p, and I'm playing it on 4K. And 4K, more than high settings, you can imagine how beautiful it looks like. Actually, it is looking like I'm traveling in real life. The scenery is so beautiful, I can't tell you. I'm not sure what kind of quality you are getting, but it feels to me it is real, just like real. So let's work on our flight plan, guys. Let's calculate what should be our top of descent. So this is all the legs and everything of our route. And according to Navigraph, what they are saying, actually there is no speed restrictions anywhere, but our final altitude for landing should be, what are they saying? It is 8,000. How it is possible? 8,000 feet. So I do not know how to read this chart, but let's try to make things easy. Transition altitude is 8,000 in Johannesburg, so we need that. But why they are saying we should be at 8,000 feet? Oh, because runway altitude is 5,510 feet. That's why. So our actual altitude would be 3,000 feet, something like that. Background music, is it still on? Let me turn it off. Background music, I have turned off background music. And Mamate, let's see your landing. It is worse, seriously. I'm still trying to do good landings, but so far I'm not successful. And today morning I did flight from Dubai to Mumbai, India, and in there my joystick stopped responding. When I was reaching certain speed after landing on the runway, then it started working again. I do not know what was happening with that. So guys, we have to come to 8,000 feet from 24,000 feet. So we should say we have to come down to 16,000 feet. 16. So I have to start our descent at around 50 nautical miles from HGV. It is here 50 nautical miles, and they are saying we should start descent exactly at HGV. Let's see. Let's follow this chart. If we can do better with the help of this chart, then I will do that. So we should start our descent from here. But I think it is not enough, because Heidelberg is not far from Johannesburg, and you can see there is not much distance. Wow. Did you download that mango livery? Yes, I did download, and it is a beautiful livery, not heavy on the app as well, on the SIM as well. If you want the link, then I can send you the link. You still have 30 minutes to go before over Tambo. Yes, 30 minutes. So guys, if I look closer, then it is WRB, and if I increase the range, we can see whole route. You see here. So I think I should skip this waypoint, which is HDG. I will remove when we will pass from Xerox, then we will fly straight to STB. So we will skip this one. I don't want to go there because through SimBrief I could not make any route from STB arrival, this arrival. I watched lot of videos basically, and in the free time I just open the charts and try to understand what they are saying. If someone is flying any flight, then I just open the charts for that flight, and whatever they are doing, I just try to understand what they are doing and what chart tells about that thing. So this is the way how I am learning, still learning. I'm not I will not say I'm not 100%, but yes, but I'm somewhere now. Because when I started flying on 18th August 2020, when the same day when MSFS 2020 has been launched, I did not know anything, how to fly, how to read charts and everything. So I just opened the simulator and I tried to understand what are the things. Then what I did, I start the YouTube videos on one screen, and I was playing MSFS on the other screen. In this way, I got a lot of information. And if you look at the fuel, guys, so we still have 3.5 tons of fuel, and this is the status of fuel in both wings. Outer wing 608 tons both sides, and inner wing, inner tanks, not inner wings, inner tanks. These are outer tanks, these are inner tanks. Central tank is empty, so still 1.2 tons in both inner tanks. Let's see how much fuel it will burn. Fuel on board 3640, all good. Thank you very much. Let me show you my net speed. Speed test. Let's run it. What it says. I don't have much like crazy speed, because most of my friends have 100 Mbps line. But I don't. I have only 25 Mbps line, and this is how it is performing right now. So download 13, upload 14, and I think you are not experiencing any kind of lag in my live stream. So guys, we have to keep eye on this. So after 20 nautical miles, we will fly directly to STB. And I think we have to start our descent from STB as well. I like flight simming from my childhood, when I was very young. Now I am 42, but it is you can say for me flight simulator wait is more than 20 years. So I wanted to fly, but I did not know anything. That time I did not have sources to learn. So it is a very long wait. And now eventually I'm just flying. I'm fulfilling my dream of flying. And from the cockpit, obviously. So these are some settings of my custom views. I will show you these as well. Beautiful flight. And guys, there is a restaurant of my friend which is near to airport, and we will fly over that restaurant. I will try to show you if I could, but I think I won't be able to show you. There is a restaurant, Indian restaurant. Have a look at Mauritius airport scenery, just come out, expensive but very very good. Actually I have not bought any payware scenery. I want to buy, but first I want to just do the important things first, like learning properly. Don't like when we started this flight, I forgot to turn on seatbelt signs. So this is the only one mistake which I made today. I am happy, like my mistakes are going away one by one. Like now 1 or 2 mistakes I do in every flight, but I am trying to keep everything in mind so that I don't make any mistake. Kaitak also wonderful. Yeah, I will buy all the like famous international airports, but not now one by one. Like not. So we have passed that waypoint. Now what I will do, I will change our flight plan. We will fly directly here. So I will click direct. What is the name of that waypoint? STV. Okay, I have to look STV here. STV is here, and click this one and direct. And if I show you flight plan, guys, you see here we are going directly here, not to HGV. So this would be a wonderful arrival, because this is a proper arrival according to the charts. And if I show you the look here, beautiful view. I will buy all the famous international airports, like from US, from England, from Europe, from Asia, all the like Sydney. I will buy one by one, but I will start buying like after from June, not now, because I spent a lot of money already on a lot of things. And I'm using Thrustmaster's TCA quadrant pack, throttle quadrant. So I'm not in a position right now to spend more. So guys, Johannesburg is not far from here. We will see Johannesburg very soon, and why it is like this. Let's see what is happening with this one. Why its nose is up? And it is maintaining, because it's maintaining 240 nautical miles. Sorry, 240 knots. I do not know why. So let's enjoy the view. And we are here. We are going towards this direction. And from here we will take left turn, and we will make our approach to Johannesburg. So if we have a look at this, our total distance, you can say 30 miles here and 30 here. I think we should start descent, otherwise we can miss it. So I will set 8,000 feet here. And start our descent. But I have to make some announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. We're going to begin our initial descent here momentarily. At this time, I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign back on, so please return your seats and keep your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a stop at the gate and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. It's been our pleasure having you on board for today's flight, and we hope to see you back on a future flight again real soon. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
The seatbelt sign is now on.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Just to let you know, we'll be starting our descent shortly.
Thanks for letting me know.
So I'm using these commands for the first time, just trying to understand how these should work. So I just did the opposite way. So from next flight, I will keep in mind, and I will do accordingly.
You have control.
I have control.
I have control.
You have control.
So we have started our descent, and let's check what is the weather and everything at Johannesburg, because we need that information to put in FMC. So performance, next phase, we need that information here. Whatever I know so far, 8,000 feet is transition level, transition altitude according to the charts. Let me open the chart. Transition altitude 8,000 feet. Wow, what it is showing, VAPP, it is not that one which...
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
It looks good here, but it is not populating the correct data on here. VAPP, it is not that one, seriously. Okay, let's see what is QNH at Johannesburg. It is FAOR ICO code, and QNH value is 1024. 1024, and the temperature is 21 degrees. Wind conditions are 10 knots at 300 degrees. 300, 10 knots. Nice. We have passed 20,000 feet. Now I'm turning on CSTRs, constraints. If there is any, then we will see all the constraints on the navigation display. There are some, let's see. 210 knots. So we will start controlling our speed. Actually, aircraft is supposed to control all the speeds and everything. So let's see how it goes. This is very short flight, guys, and it is awesome. If you drive by road, then it takes like 6 hours to reach Durban from Johannesburg. It is 600 kilometers by road, but in flight within 1 hour, not within 1 hour, sorry, 1 hour 5 minutes I think, or 10 minutes. So passengers are satisfied 94%. I'm just wishing if everything is fine with all the passengers, and let's see how our Johannesburg arrival looks like. We are going here, and which cities we will pass. Springs, Nigel. I think we will fly over Nigel.
We have begun our final descent into Johannesburg. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Yeah, it is a beautiful experience. That route is something else. Johannesburg to Cape Town, something else. I just visited Cape Town in November last year, and I have another channel, and I have created all the videos of my travel, and I enjoyed a lot. It was a wonderful trip. So guys, it is not maintaining speed, it seems like that. So what I will do, I will maintain the speeds manually. .210 knots according to this thing. I am flying this route for the first time, so I hope everything will be fine. I want to see Johannesburg arrival. because from in real life I have seen it many times, but in flight sim it is my first time. Trip to Cape Town is always very good. It is wonderful trip. Always you see lot of beautiful sceneries, lot of beautiful stuff. Amazing trip, amazing drive actually. I went to Cape Town 2 times, and both times I drove there with my friend. So it is passing 11,000 feet because we have set our altitude to 8,000 feet, which is transition level as well. So we will fly on transition level. At the same time we will change our altimeter to standard, to our local pressure. So passing 10,000 feet, turning on all the lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position, and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Raj bhai, I do not know whether it is sold or not, but because so guys, I'm setting it to our local atmospheric pressure, which is 1024. And let me check in the MCDU, whatever we have put here, 1024, and here 1024. Nice. So I just tried to update fly-by-wire mode, but the issue with fly-by-wire is now it is a
Checked.
It is independent mode now. So it is not upgrading or enhancing the default fly-by Airbus A320 from MSFS. You have to download it as a separate mode, because there were a lot of compatibility. Wow. There were a lot of compatibility issues with that, and it was headache.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Aeroref.
3023. Set.
3023. Set. Minimum.
Set.
Set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
So now all the liveries would not be compatible with fly-by-wire. Everyone, all the developers have to create new liveries for fly-by-wire, new aeroplane. It is a completely new aeroplane now. It is not enhancement or mode for default Airbus A320. Now it is a complete new aeroplane. So this is the issue which we all have at the moment. And when I updated my fly-by-wire, then it was installed like a new aeroplane, and because of that by mistake I selected default Airbus A320 by MSFS. So that's why it is not performing as it is supposed to. And I will show you now. First officer side, look here guys. Can you imagine, like it is simulator? It feels like we are flying a real aeroplane, and you see the quality of clouds. And which city is this? I will just show you now. I will not show you, I will tell you actually. Heidelberg. It seems like it is missing something. Why it is not following the plan? I think we will land. We will not take this whole route. As soon as we will align with the runway, then we will start our landing. Let me just turn it a little bit more so that we can have sufficient time and everything. Look here, guys. The main thing by which I am amazed with Microsoft Flight Simulator, that is the graphics.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
So let's activate approach phase. It is already activated, and we will turn on. So it has captured LS. It is 17.7 miles. So when we will be here, then I will activate localizer. And we will fly over eastern mode. Look here what it is doing, because it is default.
Flaps 2.
Check the speed.
It refused.
Flaps 2.
Check the speed.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked.
Now flaps are
Flaps 2.
set to 2. I'm not sure whether it will capture. What is the distance here? 50 nautical miles. What is taking this sharp turn? I'm not understanding what it is doing. What is not following our flight plan? It seems like it is. It will take the circles. Okay, let it complete this circle, and after that I will click approach so that it can land. I selected ILS, and ILS is not supposed to do that. We are still 40 nautical miles away. Let's see what happens. Look here, now it is setting up. Why? This is what I do not understand. So this is the main issue with the default Airbus A320 of Microsoft Flight Simulator, guys. So I'm taking the turn manually now, and after that let's see how it goes and what our flight plan says. Nothing. So after this flight, I will try to sort out fly-by-wire issue. If I can find a separate fly-by-wire mode, then that would be very good. So now I will try to make final. And let me check what is the ILS course. The course is
2,500.
Checked.
.34 degrees. The few things which I need to learn, those are if I go here, then what does cat 1 and cat 2 means? I do not know. I have to learn those things. And you see here it is saying ILS 03R, and it also got the right frequency 109.1. yes, but even then so I think I will take final turn now. And how far we are from the runway? It is 20 nautical miles. Thank God we have sufficient fuel, otherwise there was a problem. Let's see from outside. We are flying close. And I think this is the airport. Yeah. But it is doing some funny stuff. And let's see if I can cope with it. Sorry guys, I can't read your chat. Now I will try to read. Draw from Johannesburg, Cape Town. Okay. Just take issue. Sir, landing. Topper flap. .34. And I think we are well aligned with the runway. Just need to turn 10 degrees more, but not now. And this time I will click approach. I will not click localizer, because when I click localizer, then it starts doing some funny stuff. When this diamond will come little below, then I will activate approach. And on here our approach is already activated. Performance, yes. Previous phase, yes. Almost there, almost there. So this is our course of runway 3 right. And this is Johannesburg, guys. It is outer of Johannesburg. There are different suburbs, different localities. I can't see runway. 12.8 nautical miles. and it is still not coming down, because it will start coming down around 10 or 9 nautical miles, I think. But the actual distance from of the glide slope is not sure. Please send the link for the livery when you can. Okay, I will send you. I will not send you the link of the livery because I do not remember exact link, but I will send you the link of the website from where I have downloaded it. So you will find like almost all liveries. So approach, I am activating approach, guys, because our glide slope we are going to capture any moment. So this is the link of the website. You will find thousands of things here. So capture the glide slope, guys, and landing.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Check the speed.
2,500.
Checked. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Flaps full.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing. No blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Hopefully, guys. It seems like we are a little bit high, but let's see. No, 2 white, 2 red. Nice. Guys, look at this. Johannesburg landing. And this is East End Mall here. I used to go here
1,000.
many times.
Checked.
Beautiful city, beautiful weather. You see, our aircraft is little bit not straight. You see, it is flying on angle because there is a wind here, and it is a heavy wind. Not heavy, it is 10 knots wind at 288 degrees.
500.
And once what I did, I went to this colony to watch all the landings.
300.
Eastern Mall.
200. 100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20.
No, guys.
Retard.
Yes. Or wow. No, don't go off the runway. Actually, I had started looking at something else, and in the meanwhile, it did its things. I do not know when my landing will be approved. So guys,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Johannesburg. The local time is 9:08 a.m. and it's currently about 21 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey. We apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with airline staff as necessary regarding connecting flights or accommodations.
I'm just struggling with the landings. Otherwise, if my landing would be fine, then seriously I will enjoy a lot. So we have come out of runway, guys, And let me just reduce the speed because it is very taxing very high speed at very high speed. So what we will do, turn on these landing lights off. All good. So it is a long taxi, guys, because let me open the chart also so that I can see where we are and where we have to go. No, actually that is other side. It is if you search Handi restaurant in Campton Park, then you will find that it is not this side, it is towards the runway 27. If you land from runway 27, then you will see that, or if you take off from runway 3 left, then you will see that. So I'm just looking where we are at the moment. So I'm going towards straight, and from here I will take left, and then we will go directly to domestic terminal. Guys, look here. Can you tell like it is real or graphic simulator? Just amazing. It is a ATC tower, and aircraft always pulls off right or left every time. Let me show you taxi from the passenger view. And these things are up. These are spoilers. These things are called spoilers, which oh, look here. What is happening? My speed is very high, that's why, and I could not control it. The steering of the wheel of the aircraft. But guys, this is South Africa, Johannesburg. Either it goes too high or it goes too low. It is about to stop, and it is not showing speeds as well here. No, it is showing now. I have tried to see at Durban, but it was not showing that time. No, like in this view it is not showing. Look here, and if you go closer, no, it's fine. My mistake, guys, sorry, my bad. It is a straight taxi now. Then I will increase a little bit throttle so that we can reach quickly there. And this is our wing view. Oh, let me just set these things. My first officer is not doing what he's supposed to do. And now we will pass runway 3 left, and before that the actual real world procedures are you have to turn on landing lights before passing any runway. Obviously with the help of, with the permission of ATC, we are not using ATC, so I will not care for that, but yes, but I will try to follow the procedures. Huge airport. Go Air is there, Air Asia is there, Fly by Wire is there, many airlines. This is runway 3 left, and this is runway 20R right. Now we have crossed the runway, then we will take left turn, but before that we will
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Hello. So thank you guys for joining with me for today's flight, and it was the flight from Durban to Johannesburg, South Africa. And thank you, Mamet, Mr. Mamet, El Mamet. Thank you very much for being with me on this flight, and thank you very much for your support. Pratham bhai, there is a problem with it. If I will show you this view, then how I will land? I can't land in that way. To land the airplane, I have to be on the captain seat, right? This is the first thing. The second thing is, I have app in which you can record the landing or takeoff, whatever you want, and after that you can replay that, which I did in yesterday's flight. So I will do that again for you in the next flight, whenever we will fly next time, and I will show you that landing in the next flight. Because in real time you have to be here. I can't show you any other view. So what I will do, I will record the landing, and after that I will replay the landing in different views. I did the same thing yesterday as well when you asked me. So guys, thank you very much for being with me, and I will see you in my next live stream next weekend. Till then, take care. Bye bye.